This has been a week full of new team nicknames and uniforms and logos, and we are going to get first reactions. Hey, welcome back to the Jersey Score. My name is Trevor, and this week a number of teams released either new uniforms, logos, nicknames. We even had 2 new franchises, and so we are going to look at those and get first reactions. First off, we got to address the Washington Redskins. Ever since they announced that they were going to be dropping the Redskin nickname and logo, speculation has gone wild as to what the nickname is going to be.
On the clock, the Washington Guntakers with the 20th pick of the NFL draft.
And today, the Washington football team announced that they will now be known as the Washington football team, of course. So this is obviously a temporary nickname, and while it may be kind of a letdown after all the anticipation, I think it's the right move. I love that they've essentially kept the same look that they had with the Redskins. They've just taken off the logo and any mention of Redskin anywhere, and they slapped the numbers on the helmet, which I think is a great look. And really, I think this is the smart choice instead of rushing into doing something that's got kind of popularity in the moment. I hope when whatever nickname they do choose, that they just keep the same Redskin look and slap a new logo on there. Delaying the decision to select a nickname right now gives them the chance to do proper research and vetting and get the right name, make sure it's the right fit for the team going forward, because the thought is this nickname is going to last for a really long time, so you want to get it right. Much like the next team we're going to talk about, which is the NHL's latest edition and 32nd team, is the Seattle Kraken.
Release the Kraken!
It shouldn't be any surprise that the Kraken is the selected nickname for this new team. It's been the fan favorite for a long time. People have really been pushing for it. Me personally, I'm partial to the Seattle Sasquatch. The Kraken is still a really cool nickname. I really like it. I can get behind it. It's definitely unique. It sounds tough, and it's definitely a port town. So I think that's a great fit. The imagery there really works. Then I found out Jerry Bruckheimer is a partial owner, and you might recognize his name because it's on a whole lot of movies as a producer, including the Pirates of the Caribbean. So I can't help but feel like there's a little bit of some self-service there,
The Kraken!
which tarnishes it a little bit for me, but honestly the name's not the problem. I was really excited to see the new logo and what they came up with, and really it's a little bit underwhelming. I really like the big S. There's a lot of fan art concepts that I saw that just did this better. I really appreciate that they're paying homage to the Seattle Metropolitans, which I didn't know was actually the first U.S. team to win the Stanley Cup. So there's obviously strong hockey history in Seattle, and it's great that they're paying homage to that. As we look at it, there are some cool things. Obviously what sticks out to me right away is the red eye. What I like, and I didn't catch right away, was in the empty space you see that tentacle with the suction cups. You notice the shape of the S and the way the different blues are on there really gives the impression of the ocean and waves. So I think that's a neat effect. The secondary logo is really cool. When I saw it, I liked it as an anchor. I thought that was cool imagery to go with the ocean, but then I realized that it's also the Space Needle, so that's awesome, puts that over the top. It's just the color scheme for me is a little blah. There's several shades of blue going on and just that little dot of red. The color scheme for me is a little too reminiscent of the Winnipeg Jets. Instead of doing several shades of blue, I would have preferred to see some maybe sea green or an emerald type color in there along with the blue. Seattle also released their jersey. The good news is it's, for the most part, pretty clean, basic, but the bad part is it's just boring. It doesn't really do anything exciting. And again, you got those multiple shades of blue. For the most part, I'm down with the nickname Kraken. I like that they went that direction. I think fans will really get behind it. There's a lot of directions that can go with that. Clearly, they're going to get a lot of use out of it.
Release the Kraken!
The most important thing is that hockey is back in Seattle. Now we just got to get basketball back there too. Another big surprise this week was that the Atlanta Hawks are getting new threads, and they've done a release. I guess they have extra time since they're not. Their season is over. When the Hawks brought back their old school logo, I was stoked because this is the direction I saw the team going. I basically thought that they were going to be wearing uniforms like this. Instead, they went with that triangle monstrosity that some people seem to really love. I'm glad they got rid of those, and I love this new look. It's super classic, looks really clean. The Hawks have a long history of really weird uniforms, and so for them to go so clean and so throwback, I really love it.
I like it a lot.
The black statement jersey is not my favorite. It is starting to grow on me. I do think it's going to be a fan favorite. So there's nothing else to say other than the Hawks nailed it with this new look. And last but not least, well, maybe least, we're going to the MLS with their latest edition, Charlotte FC. I'm personally not a big fan of MLS teams adopting European-style nicknames, but getting past that, the rest of this look is really good. They haven't released jerseys yet, but what we've seen in the logo, they've used the Carolina Panthers color scheme, this black with just a little pop of this light blue. I like the crown there in reference to it being the Queen City. It's also very much in the style of a coin, and it has minted there, which, as it says, are both references to the fact that they have a treasury there in Charlotte. I think it's a great look. Again, I'm disappointed by the nickname, but based on what they have with the logo, I'm pretty hopeful for what they're able to do with their kits once those are released. Wow, what a crazy week. Again, these are just my first reactions to these new looks and to these announcements, so if I missed anything, please let me know in the comments down below. Leave this video a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.